Hello everyone and welcome back to Three Bridges Cricket Club TV. Today we've got highlights from our home fixture against newly promoted Haywards Heath CC. It's a bit of a grey one here, and although there was some rain overnight, we're all set for an on-time start. That said, there's a blanket of rain forecast to sweep across the south of England from around 3 or 4 o'clock, so we need to get through this one quickly if we want to bag the points today. And with that in mind, Joe has won the toss and chosen to bowl first, hoping we can strike early and get through Haywards Heath's batting lineup quickly before the weather has its say. Just one change to the lineup today. Ollie Brown comes in for Ollie Blanford, and it's Connor Golding to get us underway with the first over.
Somewhere else? Not really, because Arsenal are signing.
Tidy start and maiden from Connor to open things up. Now it's the left arm seam of Aaron Brown to take the second over.
And yeah, it's him. And he aluminium windows, doors. Why? So, what? I mean, what?
Connor gets us on the board with a breakthrough. Havey diving forward at point to take a good catch. Haywards Heath are 33 for 1 in the 7th over. And unlike Havey's hands, Joey's bladder can't hold on as he dashes off towards the back of the garages. Coming in next is the visitors overseas, Umar Amin, the Pakistani bat who's been capped 34 times across all formats. George Thomas replaces Aaron from the far end to bowl the final over of the power play, and on conclusion, Haywards Heath are 55 for 1 after the first 10. A solid start for the visitors, with Johnny Phelps looking in good touch. We need to find a way through him and Amin quickly if we want to beat this rain. And Connor's given a break now with George Cave coming on to replace him.
Hey, Brownie, sign him up.
Don't lose it, do you? Matty Boyle back on your screens and on the channel. He's popped down this afternoon to catch up with everyone at the club. Fresh off a tour of Bangladesh with New Zealand A, he's making the most of a couple of weeks downtime by visiting some friends and family around London. We're buzzing to see him again down on familiar turf. So, 89 for 1 from 15, and Ollie Brown now introduced to the attack.
System.
And the change works. Ollie Brown strikes in his first over, trapping the overseas Umar Amin LBW. A brilliant start to his spell, and hopefully the first of a few wickets as we move into the middle overs. Ollie has a second. This time it's his brother Aaron who does the honours, holding on to a leading edge in the ring. That's our third wicket, and Haywards Heath now 94 for 3 after 19.2 overs. KV gets in on the act now, and this has been a good period for us, with 3 wickets falling for just 15 runs. Connor takes the catch at mid-on, returning the favour from the first wicket of the day, as the score's now 105 for 4 after 21. That's a really good catch from Russ. Pretty much straight at him, I know, but it's gone through quickly and he takes it fingers up, no problem. Haywards Heath will need a rebuild now, but they do still have Phelps at the crease and currently on 57. He'll be pivotal if they do put a decent score up today, and a change in the bowling with Ben Lucking on from the short end to bowl the 25th over. Rowan comes on for Ollie to bowl his off-spin from the far end. The score's 130 for 5 after 27 overs. A boundary brings up the 100 for Haywards Heath opener Johnny Phelps, back at the club after a brief stint with Roffey. It's been a chanceless knock so far. Classic Phelps, so strong off his legs. He's carried the innings to this point, and much like de Villiers last week, he's still got plenty of time left at the crease this afternoon if he wants to make the most of it. Into the 40th over now, and it's Lucko who strikes with a big breakthrough. Russ holds on at point, and that brings to an end a sensational innings from Johnny Phelps. He goes for 143 off just 128 balls. An incredible knock that's anchored the Haywards Heath innings. Visitors now 224 for 6. Five overs left and the visitors now past 250 as that plan to bowl them out for a pretty low total didn't quite go to plan. They're 252 for 6 from 45 overs. Cavey gets the 7th wicket as Haywards Heath tried to give it a whack in the last few. Benny holds on and we've got the first sign of the elements coming into play today as we're taken off and the cover's brought onto the square. Luckily, it didn't last long though. As soon as the covers came out, they were ordered off and we didn't lose any time in the match just yet. Aaron gets 3 in the final over to bowl Haywards Heath out for 284 with 1 ball remaining. GT taking the first catch. Guy Moore for Haywards Heath having reached 50 was bowled. That was the wicket we missed. And Connor taking the final catch as well. So it's a big total set from the visitors due to that huge score of 143 from Phelps and helped along the way from Moore and others. We may have had a weigh in at 111 for 5, but those two put on 113 for the 6th wicket and took the innings away from us. Weather reports haven't changed though, and that downpour earlier a sign of things to come. All the apps confirming that we've got between an hour and an hour and a half to get 20 overs in, which is the minimum to constitute a game. So we'll all be looking at the DLS scores and we'll need to keep wickets on our side if we do get to that 20 over threshold. Opening up is James Russell at 1 and George Thomas at 2. And that's an early wicket for Heath. Big wicket of GT for just 5, but even more valuable today with DLS probably coming to effect at some point. Next man in and back up to 3 is Joe Walker. Power play done and Haywards Heath have bowled well. We're 28 for 1 from the first 10, with skies getting darker. It's a race against time to get those 10 more overs in. Joey goes now as well, caught clipping down to fine leg, and that's another wicket that's going to boost the DLS total up. The skipper goes for 24, and next in is Luke Beaufort with the score 39 for 2. As the rain picks up, we're off again, and it's just 4 more overs needed for a complete game here. Having said that, I think the DLS score at this point in time is about 79, so I think we're well off it, and we might need the British summertime to do us a favour and salvage us 10 points today. But again, there was a break in the rain, and we did get back out there, which called for an interesting scenario. Need some hitting from Luke and Russ to get us up to that DLS score. But another twist, both Luke and Russ go trying to hit it out the park. We're well off the total now, and we've got no hope of winning from here. As Connor comes out to the middle, the rain picks up with just 13 balls needed to complete the match. The covers came on and remained on for the rest of the evening as the match was abandoned and 10 points awarded to both teams. Having stuck at it all day and managed to get nearly 70 overs in, it is a bit annoying to come away with a draw, even with the scenario favouring us that the game wasn't completed. Not sure about other leagues, but I'm pretty certain in Sussex you can't bring the game forward an hour or so and start early when it's clear the rain will arrive later in the afternoon. Seems a little bit backward to me, and I think most teams would favour an early start to ensure that there's a game and a result at the end of the day. Anyway, enough blabbering from me. We managed to burgle 10 points today, which was almost the biggest robbery of the day. We're back next week, and so's the dry weather for our trip to East Grinstead. Hope you can all join us then. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.